Hi, all you sensitive skin shavers out there. Today I'm going to shave with Proraso products that are meant for sensitive skin, or in Italian, pelli sensibili. I don't know if that's the right way to pronounce it, but that's the way I'm pronouncing it. So once again, we're dipping back into the grab bag of goodies that Ben sent me. Thanks again, Ben. I've still got a whole bunch here. Today we're focusing on Proraso White. I've tried the red, I've tried the green. Now it's time to do the white. I think I used this the other day, but this is the sensitive skin. So we got the shaving soap. Before that, we've got the pre-shave balm for sensitive skin. Pelli sensibili. Some people said, oh, your Italian's pretty good. So, you know, I'm going to go with that. Pretty good. And then we got aftershave. We got all three from beginning to end. Look at that. All right. So I just took a shower, did my hair. I'm going to put some hot water on my face. And I shaved with the electric razor yesterday, so I didn't get down to the bare skin. So I'm going to shave with this today. No, it's not a fat boy, it's the fat guy. I haven't used this since I first got it, back whenever I got it from Global Shave Club. So I'm going to revisit that because I don't remember what it was like. So first, I'm going to get some of this pre-shave stuff. Ooh, it feels like it's got the consistency of like buttercream frosting, which is kind of interesting. Doesn't taste like it though. It tastes like, no, I didn't taste it. I just smell it. It smells good. It's got a light, lively, soapy sort of it smells really pleasant. It seems like it has maybe a tiny bit of menthol, perhaps. But this is the pre-shave. I don't normally use pre-shave, and you don't have to if you don't want to. But if you got it, flaunt it, baby. All right. Oh, it's got green tea in it. Con avena y té verde. Now, I may be pronouncing that Spanish instead of Italian, but there you go. So it's got green tea in it. Does it smell like green tea? I guess. I'm not a big green tea guy, so I'm not sure. Okay. Then we're going to take my old signature brush from DS Cosmetics, a synthetic brush. We're going to lather up. I'm going to get some water down here. Lather up in the bowl that it comes in, because I'm that kind of a guy. One less thing to clean. You know, I just don't need it. I don't need to have a shaving bowl. There's, you know, I don't have enough room in my bathroom for that and all my wife's gear and everything. So one less thing is good for me. All right. I like to scrape all the extra off that I can, you know. It's kind of like getting the peanut butter off the edges of the jar near the top when you're making your sandwich. Proraso, it's available everywhere. You know it, you love it. And I'd never used the white one before. So is that it? Red, green, and white. Are we done? The Italian flag? All right. This smells a lot like the pre-shave. Does it have green tea? Yep, same scent. Con avena y té verde. 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 Pardon me. My bad pronunciations. All right. Lathers beautifully. Smells very good. And I don't know exactly why it's for sensitive skin, but it says it's for sensitive skin. All right. We're going to load this up because I haven't loaded it up yet with a feather blade. I'm going to do it on setting 7 right there. If you're not familiar with fat boys, this is what they look like. This is a real fat boy from 1959. And here's the replica. This one is a little bit lighter, but it's very close. It's very close. All right, here we go. Feather blade. Lock it down. It seems to have more give. There's more of a twist in this replica than there is in a real one. And yeah, setting 7. Here we go. Feels good. I normally shave with my fat boys on a 7, sometimes a 6, depending on my mood. But usually always with a feather blade. So I'm going to go light. This is actually doing a pretty good job. This one I like. I had some problems with some other from that same company, but this one I think is really cool. But if you can get your hands on a real vintage one, I'd recommend that, as long as it's in good shape, because otherwise you're going to have to send it off or get it fixed, and then you're going to kind of be jacking up the price a bit much for what you want. I lucked out so far. I did have one fat boy that I sent to the Razor Emporium because it was a little bit bent, like the guards. and I think they replated it. They put chrome back on it, but when I got it back, it didn't feel quite right. So I gave that away a while ago. Gosh. I was able to actually send off some things that I owed people. So if you were in the States and you were expecting something from me, let me know if you got it. You may not even, some of them were so long ago, they may have moved by now. Oh no. I've got a couple like that. Connor, if you're out there, I think you're in the UK, could be Canada. I haven't sent yours yet. If you still live in that address, let me know. If not, email me, sinatralennon@gmail.com. Because now I have 3 more packages, actually 3.5. One's going to Kim, your cutie razor. I just couldn't find a small package to put that little tiny thing in. But I've got 2 going to Canada, including the Twig razor winner, which I apologize. I'm terrible about it. I prefaced that, didn't I, a while back? How terrible I am about getting to the... Because especially with, like, customs forms, when you're sending stuff to foreign countries, oh, I get so confused sometimes. I'm just a simple man. Oh, all right, there's the first pass. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good razor, you know? You can buy it, I can't remember how much it is, like, what, 89, 90 bucks, something like that. You can get a vintage one for about the same price. Go with what your heart tells you, all right? I'm not endorsing anything. I do have some shout outs, but I need to go get my iPad. So what I'm going to do now is do a quick cut, and I'll be right back with shout outs. Back again. All right. I went and got it. And now it's time for shout outs and the second pass with the Proraso sensitive skin. And I would recommend, I know I just said I wasn't endorsing, I'm not really endorsing, but I would recommend the Proraso products. They're easily available, they're very affordable. And actually, I think I prefer this one out of all of them. The scent and everything, I really like it. Okay, so first shout out as we go. We got Caleb Bowers from the bluegrass state of Kentucky. Shout out to you, Caleb. I drove through Kentucky one time. I drove a car. This was back in the 90s. From Cleveland down here to Austin. And I drove through Kentucky. I actually stopped at a White Castle burger in Kentucky. I spent the night in Memphis, right near Graceland, at the old Wilson World Hotel, which I think is gone, long gone, hopefully, because that was a pigsty. But yeah, so shout out to you, Caleb, in the bluegrass state, which has that high and lonesome sound that bluegrass requires. All right. I got one little nick there because I'm just yakking. Don't talk. Don't do other stuff when you shave, okay? It'll cut down on the nicks. Just be careful. Go light. Don't go too fast. But, you know, we're all entitled to make mistakes. Okay, third pass, folks. That's not a bad razor. I think you kind of knocked it out of the park with that one for getting as close as you can for a modern thing. I know Gillette's never going to make it. Okay, who else we got? Alejandro Luna in Chicago. Shout out to you, Alejandro. I love Chicago. My dad used to live there. He moved there in 1986, so I got to go visit. This is soon after Ferris Bueller's Day Off came out. So when I learned that my dad was moving to Chicago, I was like, oh my gosh, I get to do all the Ferris Bueller stuff. So we went to the Sears Tower, as they called it at the time. I leaned my forehead against the glass and looked down. I wasn't in any parade singing Twist and Shout or anything. We didn't eat at a fancy French restaurant. But just being in Chicago right after that movie. And I fell in love with Chicago. The Water Tower District downtown. And was it Gino's East Pizzeria? That's where we always ate. So good. My dad lived in Lake Bluff, so it's kind of the northern suburbs of Chicago. He's long since moved away from there, but Man, that was great. And well, I was just there a couple of years ago now with the wife and kids. It's the first time I've been in a long time. All right, who else we got? Oh, we got Monty G. Monty, I want to shout out to you. You said you were kind of feeling down. I hope that just by me saying hello, you know, I don't think I have that kind of a power, but I just want you to know that I heard you and I saw that you were feeling down, and I hope that you're feeling better now. And if you're not, then I hope you start feeling better real soon, because we all go through, you know, these kind of, some more than others, certainly, bouts of like, you know, depression or feeling down or just feeling blue, and you don't know why. It's tough. Life can sometimes be tough. But if you got people that listen to you and care about you, even though I don't know you, I still care about you. I've got that sort of empathy, you know? Sometimes I wish I didn't. No, I'm glad I do. So anyway, Monty, shout out to you, buddy. Let me know how you're getting on now, okay? And everybody else, let me know how you're getting on. Well, I got a few nicks. I'm getting nicked up. I'm gonna have to get the alum block out. I wish there was a Proraso alum block. Maybe I shouldn't have it on 7. And some people like to do that with an adjustable. They dial it down between passes. I just throw caution to the wind. Is it dumb? Probably. Is it a smart idea to dial down? Yeah. Am I going to do it? Probably not. I'm not really hard-headed, but there's just some things I don't want to mess with. But I got to get underneath my nostrils. Nothing bothers me more than these little prickly whiskers right there underneath my nostrils. All right. We got one last shout out to Swad in Kosovo. There's somebody in Kosovo that watches this dumb old Texan shaving and talking into his iPhone. Isn't that weird? So anyway, shout out to you, Swad. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. S-U-A-D. Kosovo. I don't know much about the conflict there in Kosovo, except that it was very, very damaging for the whole city and the people, and, you know, anytime there's a war-torn kind of country. So I hope that things that are being rebuilt, if they haven't already, shout out. All right. We're going to get some cold water and hope we can stop some of these nicks. Sometimes that's all it takes. Because the cold water will, you know, kind of help your skin kind of restrict and shrink your pores just a little bit. I mean, what am I, a dermatologist? I don't know what I'm talking about. I think, though, you ever notice that some people are very sure of what they're saying, and yet they have no idea. Just nod and go, yeah, you're probably right. All right, so I'm going to take an alum block, which I have at the ready at all times, from Shave Nation, old Geo Fat Boy over there. He's got some good stuff. Ooh, it stings a little bit. But this is also an astringent, so it will help your skin tighten up. Should close off any little tiny nicks. It makes your skin feel weird afterwards. Oops, the whole thing dropped out. You can tell I've been using it. I had it straight down into the thing. And like some people have said, if you do this, it will make your fingers really grippy. So if you have a problem with like a razor that slips out, put some alum on your fingers while you're shaving. You ain't gonna drop it. It's not as good as super glue, mind you. Don't use super glue, kids. Don't use super glue. All right, put this up, let it dry. Let the alum sit for a second, and then we'll get out the old Proraso aftershave balm for sensitive skin with green tea and oatmeal. That's what, au thé vert et al, oh, that's in French. Wait a minute. I was trying to, there it is on the side. Con de verde y avena, oatmeal. You got French over here. Baume après rassage, peau sensible au thé vert et à l'avoine. I don't know. So, I mean, I know what it means, but I just don't know about the pronunciation. Here we go. Pelli sensibili. I like that better. Stick with that. Shake it up. Ooh, ooh, shake it up. This one doesn't have much of a scent at all. Very, very lightly scented, which is good, I think, for an aftershave. You don't want to go around stinking like a, you know, You sprayed Axe body spray all over yourself. Pretty much all the nicks stopped. That one's still going, that one, that one. So I'm just gonna wash off the alum and then deal with that with a little bit of Kleenex. Sometimes if you just hold your face against a couple of cups, like you got to do like this. It's like a game of Twister. Okay, do I have them all? All right, I got to do like this for like 10 minutes, walk around the house. Luckily, the family isn't here to laugh at me. But you are. All right, there we go. Now, the Proraso, the final product, the final white Proraso. Not going to put very much. See that? Not very much. Smells really good. I'm getting a little bit more of it now that it's spread around my face, you know, and actually going in my nostrils. I should do this too. Penance for my sins. Self-flagellation. Does it do anything? I don't know. Is it interesting to watch? You tell me. All right, I think that's it, folks. Well, we tried all the Proraso. Thanks again, Ben, who sent me all of this stuff. You're better at sending stuff out than I am. But I promise that all of you international viewers, and if you were waiting for something from me, Connor, especially you, because it looked like it might be a college, university dorm address, let me know so I can change the labels. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope this helped. Go out and buy some Proraso. Stuff's good. You can get it anywhere, all over the world, as far as I know. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.